I don't. I normally never reveal content I've done that's in the can. All I'm going to tell you is this, Richard. There's nothing too with spicy in it, by the way. But think about how much they're going to meld, Richard, because I've got Blade and I've done a Strapbook episode with it. It's already in the can. Listen, as I'm saying, he doesn't say, some stupid shit that'll be really bad. But just imagine when I publish it, mate. Just imagine when I press that button. They're gonna mouth. They're gonna go off the, because obviously I told you he's not. First of all, he's not involved in drama. So I don't think he's even aware there's any drama. And because he just knows me for years, he didn't even think it was weird. So fuck it, I've done it. There you go.
Why is he agreed to that?
Who the fuck knows? It's good though, isn't it? It is a good episode though. He just explain himself. Oh, I know it's mental, isn't it? It's so mental, isn't it? Listen, part of me does think read the room a bit. Maybe not the time for it. I'd maybe wait a few months, but fuck it. If he says yes, better get it done, hadn't I? Sound.
I know Ents is a shit show in terms of how it became sort of Arlu's fucked up vanity project for a while, and they were running Yeah, we investigated, and it turns out everyone's a cunt but Arlu. Actually, imagine announcing that. Well, that happened. Fair enough. The word on the street about Kyojin is that when he got VAC banned when he was 8 years old. The world's that sounds youngest VAC ban.
That sounds like a story in one of your I hate it here videos.
I know, right?
This boy got black banned. It's an 8-year-old child. It's so reasonable, isn't it? Doesn't just go straight from Barney. I love you. You love me. Oh, I'm fucking banned. Oh, I've been cheating my tinsel.
The other big name team that got banged out immediately.
This was hilarious. I did laugh because I just literally went out my way to do that episode where I was like, whatever, we'll give Moses some bloody credit.
I know. You fucked it, mate.
And then he lost himself to a bunch of ball frauds and a bunch of full-headed never-wers. This is mental, guys.
Oh, mate, he was mate, this is the one where, if you're Moses, you're feeling really good about, oh, yeah, 4th place or whatever it was, Yeah, we're doing good. We're on the up. It's all, man. We got Dignitas in the Blast as well. They've been notoriously bad, haven't they? They've been really bad, haven't they? And you get destroyed by Heap. By a player called Heap, you get absolutely fucking wrecked. You get absolutely wrecked, mate. How you deal with that, Moses?
Done, mate.
Oh, mate. Oh, yeah. What a heap of shit. You know what I mean? It's absolutely ridiculous. So, yeah. I mean, put even Freiburg banging out motherfuckers. I mean, do you remember? Inclusion of Poker when we had that
cabbage and cheese was
yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, but that was when we hadn't eaten all day, and we didn't even have bottled water on the first few days, and we'd done fucking 8-10 hours of broadcast, and we're like, come on, someone's got to have some food in this motherfucker. I can't eat a Nutri-Grain bar. I need a hot meal, And so that was where famously Hellspawn had just decided that we don't eat. He
just
said,
tell us that to our face.
And told us it to our face. We're like, why haven't our meals turned up? And he said,
man triggered at an event hungry, of course. I know.
Yeah, he said, well, I made a professional decision that what should come first is you being on the broadcast or you eating food. And of course, I chose the broadcast. Brilliant. Yeah, cheers, mate.
Hey, the saddest thing is, Richard, people will think that's some ludicrous caricature. That is almost word for word what he literally said into my triggered, hungry face. And I'm already known as someone. Listen, you guys don't even know. I've somewhat mellowed over the years. This was in my prime. This
is when I 2015, you were a cunt.
Yeah, this is when if you brought the sugar-free version of the energy drink I asked for, I'd have gone mental. So the idea you're just going to tell me to my face, I've decided not to give you food, sound.
So anyway, when we got the food, right, I opened it, and it was something soft and slimy that may have been a potato. It was maybe a potato cabbage hybrid. I don't know what was going on there.
It was definitely vegetable related somehow.
Yeah, somehow. And then it had and just a cold grey slab of meat that may have been a pork chop.
Loving Europe, but it was great. The meat, it's what you can't even guess what animal it came from.
No, but literally, we asked them. We said, "Well, what is that?" And they said, "Oh, it's meat." And I went, "Yeah, from what? From where?"
Dude, that
From
makes
where?
it more disturbing when they just
Yeah.
say meat. That makes it sound like, well, we just had to kill a few prisoners, so,
Yeah, I know.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what is
It's
this? The
meat.
fucking Walking Dead? Am I in terminal now? Like, what's going on here, man? What do you mean meat? But they couldn't even say. I was like, well, is it pork? If it's pork, I'm
That's
not
how
eating
bad events were in 2015.
Yeah.
That they were literally doing fucking like memes from Lord of the Rings. Meat's back on the menu, lads.
No, but you have to remember as well. I was at some event in France. Can't even remember. And I saw someone tucking into something, and I went, "Oh, that looks nice. What's that?" And he went, "Horse." And I'm like, "I'm not eating a horse. Like, I'm going my whole
Obviously,
life." without eating a
Kiyoshiba was looking a bit nervous.
Funny enough, didn't see him that event. I was worried for him. Yeah, there was just like a pair of glasses and a goatee beard on top of this gravy. No, but like, I'm going my whole life without eating horse, like, and I feel pretty good about it. Why are you eating horses? Like, these noble, majestic creatures. I got no problem eating a fucking cow. Look at them. Got it coming, haven't they? But a horse, France, sort it out. Like, what's the dumbest purchase you've ever made? And what's the best purchase you've ever made? Mate, right, and basically what happens is drunk Richard buys something thinking it's going to be fucking straight fire, right? And sober Richard, hungover Richard, doesn't even remember buying it. And then you wake up in the morning and you just like, look, you get like a text. Your order will arrive today. And you go, oh, God, no, not again. Not again. And you look. Put it this way, here's something I bought just recently for Nora, mate. So,
it's going to be some absolute bollocks, I can tell. What is this?
Right. I bought from a specialist store that sells through Amazon a 1970s Olympic Russian tracksuit.
You don't even need to go any further than that, but keep going. Yeah, go on.
You know, as wore by the Russian.
Why would that detail? Why even add that? It's the way you added that in. So I'm like, listen, hold on. Let me finish the story. As worn by the guy in Salt.
Not literally, of course. It's
guy?
not literally worn by him, is it? It's not match worn. They didn't wear it at the Olympics. It's just.
I mean,
replicas.
Yeah,
right?
replica.
I don't know. I mean, no, it's one of the originals.
Yeah. But it's not.
Right.
It's not match worn though. It's not an Olympic person wore it.
I don't know. Mate, it's gone straight in my cupboard. I didn't check for sweat under the armpits, like, you know. So anyway. It's got a hang glider collar and the rings and all of this on it, right? And that's hundreds just burnt for no reason, right? I didn't even remember doing it. And it turned up and I'm looking at it going, fucking hell. All right, may as well put this on. Of course, I'm a fat bastard, not an athlete. Yeah, I thought, fucking I'll put it on.
As if you put it on, like...
I know.
I want to see if I can get, at least, mate, I've got to get a laugh out of it at this point. I'm fully committed. And, mate, I look like Dozier in this tracksuit. It's absolutely insane. Like, it just go... Because they're all fit, aren't they, athletes and that? They're all fit. So, you know, it just goes whap, just like a fucking toad being held up.
I thought you were buying it as a collectible, not as an outfit. Like, you're buying it to go in the wall.
Probably in retrospect, yeah. No, it all come, like, lovingly sealed and that. I probably shouldn't have took it out the packet, but fuck it, it's just stuffed in a cover. So I do shit like that all the time, mate. Like, I'm fucking mental. Chingu, what was the worst event you've ever attended as talent?
Oh, the good news on this, by the way, Rich, is I've got an update. People who watch the show will know. So my old one was a classic one. You know, you were there. Was that fucking one it was the one where it was like the World Championship, where it was all the national teams in Serbia. It was the company who did that one. eFrag.
eFrag.
Congratulations to eFrag. You now get to move to number 2 because Flashpoint 2 has to take the number 1 spot. How about this? First of all, during part of the event, I can't even breathe fresh air. That's now a new thing. Never thought I'd get to that level. Thought being able to breathe fucking air as a human being would probably be always on the basic list. Now that's out the window. Then number 2, I'm doing fucking testing all the time, where I've been told if one person fails a test, we're all fucked. But if you know anything, say you were a journalist like I am, unlike plebs in the real world, if you know about PCR cycles, you know it's basically guaranteed someone's going to pop. It's almost impossible. You could do like fucking 400 of those tests in a row and have 0 pops for it, whether it was for legit or not. So that was done already. Knew that was.
It's a shame you couldn't breathe air because you bet your nostrils were fucking clean.
There you go. It's mental. And then the last detail is the event ended with me essentially under house arrest, but still forced to work a Counterstrike event. So I can't really see how anyone's going to beat that one unless someone just kills me, at which point I won't be able to answer the question, will I? So I guess in the end, you win forever, Flashpoint 2. We'll always have those memories, baby. P.S. Fuck every Flashpoint owner till the end of time.
3rd, 2021, London. Unsigned group co-owned by Coldplay's Guy Berryman, announced their move into the world.
Listen, if it isn't Chris Martin, none of us know you. You can't. Are you the one with the bald one or something? Who are you? Who are you, mate? Unless you're the one going, it's all yellow. We don't know you. So whoever this guy is, Mizzle just said someone from Coldplay.
Right. And NBK, who is still contracted to OG at the moment, as many people will know, he was replaced by Nico, but he is still under contract at OG, has been playing with the team. I call him Double Pony. I know on your video you were like, you didn't know if it was DBL Pony.
Sure, yeah.
I thought it was like a reference to, like, it was Kiyashima and he was looking in the mirror and there's whatever.
There's 2 ponies in this room. Maybe he does it like dogs. He's like, who the fuck it? You brought another fucking horse in our team. And oh shit, it's me, my bad.
Yeah. So anyway.
Imagine how much cocaine he must have to do.
Oh man, like BoJack Horseman, innit? Full mad one, innit? Full mad. This isn't a sugar cube. Anyway, it's Carv who has said, I have now set up all my questions is a poetry corner.
This looks all right. I don't think there's anything.
Yeah, okay. Olaf's career teetered on the brink. Coldzera family requests you rethink. He came back at Blast Spring and played straight fire. Coldzera family announces you will retire.
It's kind of like a Dr. Seuss vibe I'm getting so far. Keep going.
It's good, yeah. Except then we'd have to cancel it. Streaming Valorant looks like his choice. A chance for Riot to capture his voice. He was a top player, but how long since? Retired for good now, or is he like Vince?
I like the end at least. Just completely unnecessarily bringing Vince into the equation again. Something that he's repeatedly said he doesn't want to bring up again.
For fuck's sake, I never even fucking retired. Like, you're fucking about cunts, like, why you fucking got to keep harping on about it? Next you know, you'll be tweeting shit pictures at me and that, like, you fucking can't handle it, like. Is it cannibalism when Boris Johnson, a well-known pig-human hybrid, eats a Greggs sausage roll? I'm going to say there's probably more human content in the Greggs sausage roll than there is in Boris Johnson. That's my personal belief. Sam, I'm going to say your kryptonite is a day's hard work. Deal with it.
I know
what his kryptonite is. His kryptonite is getting an episode of By the Numbers VOD out before the day that the next episode is done. Because you know what you know it, Sam.
To be fair, Duncan, if you wouldn't fucking keep...
Oh, I won't lie, it's hard.
I've seen the before and afters.
Listen, I won't lie, you do a good job of that. But what I'll say is this. The problem is, you have to understand how thick even some of our fans are. They always go, oh, the new episode's out. It's like, you dumb motherfucker. Of course it isn't. You know when they're all in the comments, I can't wait to see what they say about a dread. It's like... How would that be out today?
Tune in next week.
On the day it happened. I know. This is the day it happened, you daft cunt. It's not going to be on there, is it?
Yeah, no, and now that's led to an uprising of people saying, well, you should put the bloody date in it. It's the last episode. It's the last episode. Previous episode. Previously or By the Numbers, you mad cunt. You don't need a date. Like,
I know.
What do you need?
But how am I supposed to know when this came up?
So mental. So, yeah, I'm going to say, those two were Sam's kryptonite for sure.